Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Dilan Buwan or DNB Crypto. So for today's video, we're just going to look at the stock in the Philippines and some of the crypto, especially the Bitcoin, on its status for today. So the date today is June 17. Sunny weather in the Philippines. So yeah, I think we can start with the first one, the PSEI Index. So for this one, our candle pattern is, well, it's in a sideways motion. We have some Darvas blocks here and there, but still we're in a consolidation for around more than 3 months, I think. Yeah, so not much changes, but I think there's a possible chance of increasing it. Let's check the weekly time frame. Okay, on the weekly time frame, it's still inside the Darvas block, so it's not yet showing any bear or bull reading. But wait, let me check the monthly time frame. On the monthly, it's still not yet on the overbought, so can still rise in the next couple of months. But yeah, for the next couple of days, I think this will go to a sideways motion. So that is the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Okay, next, let's go to the first bookmark. So for this video, we're just going to look at 10 top stocks that I've been looking at. So only 10. So let's go first with AEV. So for AEV, so our increase on this one is around 5.41%. So medyo mataas siya. So that was the thing that get me to check this stock. Then upon checking, we have a order block here. Let's go to the weekly time frame para mas maliit yung ano natin. So on the weekly time frame, this is an order block, a sell order block. So the AEV hit the order block here and run down to around this point. So if I were going to put a horizontal line here, so this is one of the heavy support for the AEV, which is the 50.2. Then as you can see, there is some supports that was done here on the daily time frame. So I think this is a valid support. Then for the weekly time frame, our stock is going up, and probably it will hit here first, but we'll see. The current RSI for this one is near the overbought, so possible in the next couple of days it will do a consolidation, then it will rise up again to reach this order block that we have. So this order block is 60 to 65.15. So we'll see in the next couple of days, but for now we have a very large green candle that ended this week. It's on June 16, 2023, Friday. So still, this is a good signal that it will go up, but we'll see on until what day it will. But if I'm going to use this pattern, Nah, there's no. Yep, there's no good candles here. This are consolidation, not a pick. Let me check on the weekly time frame. Let's create a trend line from the top of this one. Okay. So it's a possible triangle here. So it's in, if we use this one as well, that is the candle. Okay, so possible this one, so it's a triangle. So pwede siyang umangat or pwede siyang bumaba, depende kung nasaang part na siya. But looking at this, kung this is the daily weekly time frame for this one, possible hanggang dito nga lang siya, hindi na siya mag-touch dito. So I think we need to create a new weekly order block for this one, since dalawang beses, actually parang tatlong beses na siya nag-touch. Yep, maraming beses na. From this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So hindi nila nabasa. So I think mahirapan na to dito. So let's go with the latest order block, which is this one. Red R only. There. So, okay. As you can see, it ended by just touching the base of this one, the 57.45. So possible in the next few days, it will go down here. Another consolidation, sideways motion, before we go to the break of this isosceles triangle. So we'll see in the next few days. So that is for AEB. Let's go now next with Ali, ALI. So for Ali, okay. So for Ali, on June 13. Oh wait, why is it only at June 13? So, wait, it's the weekly time frame. Sorry, my bad. So on June 16, it is a green candle, but on Thursday, we had a candle pattern here. If I recall, this is doji, but let me confirm that. Doji candle pattern. Yep. So let's go check this one. Yep, this is a doji candle pattern, morning doji. So for morning doji candlestick pattern. So it's a good sign. So I think this is a good sign for us in the next few days. So it ended in the Friday with a green candle with a strong body, and as you can see here, it touched the green order block that we have. I think this is on a this is order block here. Previously, this is one of the supports that we have here. So but it's not a good order block, or not a good support, I would say, because I think this is just another candle that was just an additional buy signal previously. So I think we can expect a possible downtrend more until this line. This is a this one. So I think this is a candle block here, and it's an order block again. So for this one, we have touched this one previously, and nag-increase siya to at this point. So if you can see, the increase was around 48%. So malaki-laki rin. So this is one of the highest support as of now. Ito is not much, but we can use this as a possible support. So for now, yun muna yung nakikita ko for Ali. So we'll see in the next few days. But for now, I think we have a good signal for the daily time frame. For the weekly time frame, it's still going down, but it's almost near the oversold section. So if I am going to use this one on the Darvas box, so let's put a green right only for this one. So as you can see here, our candle has already touched the let's remove this one. I think we can remove this one already. So it has already touched this one, so a possible uptrend in the next few weeks. So we'll see by next week on what's the status of this one. Then on this one, we have this red order block. It's a sell order block. So this one is found at the if I check this, March 29, 2023, red order block. So our order block here touch at May 4. So bumaba siya to around this point. So if in case i-touch niya ulit ito, possible bumaba pa to lalo to at some point. But yeah. So then we have this small order block here. Not much of a great support today because it is already broken last June 9. So pero previously na-touch naman siya noong April 13, then nag-increase, pero that was the first touch on this red order block. So it's not a good support, or maybe just a bounce on this one before they go down to this point. So just the current price is 24.45 ending at Friday. So yeah, we'll just monitor this in the next few days. This is for Ali, Ayala Land Incorporated. Yep. Then let's move on to the next one. This is Bloom. So for the Bloom, we have a change of around 8.83% on the previous days. So ito, this is one of the stocks that I was monitoring previously. Actually nakitaan ko na siya ng pattern. I recall this is a 4-phase pattern that we discovered on the Bloomberry Resource Corporation. So we have this support and resistance line. So nakitaan ko siya, nasa phase C na siya, which is nandito na siya going down to around June last year. Then from June last year up to this year, so I think ang pinaka increase na na-create sa kanya is around 106%. So it's a good investment. Unfortunately, at that time hindi pa ako simula for stock trades. So pero yeah, I already mentioned this to my friends, but yeah, think at that point hindi pa convincing since mukha lang siyang sideways motion. But yeah, this is increase. So this pattern on the phase C, it is considered as the spring, wherein it will break this support first, this lower first support, then it will reach this area. Once na-reach na tong area na to, this is the area where we will buy. So once we bought stocks here, then we'll see it will reach around phase D. Yeah, on the phase D, it will reach this area, the area above the first upper support, upper resistance, and the second upper resistance. So once it reaches here, that is the start of the phase D. For the phase D, it is a rocket to the moon. So yeah, this is one of the stocks that I was monitoring in the past couple of months. So for now, I think we'll see on what is the status of this one the next couple of weeks. But for the monthly time frame, I think it will be on a consolidation status from phase D at the upper support now here. But for the daily time frame, yeah, for the daily time frame, it's going up. Also, on that note, we have a large green candle that ended on Friday. So it's a great pattern here, showing it's a bullish pattern for the Bloomberry. So we'll see what will happen on the next few days. So that is for the Bloomberry Resorts Corporation, or PLOOM. So let's go to the Globe, or GLO. For the Globe, yeah, as of now, it's not that good on the pattern. It's going down actually. It's going down, but yeah, it's going down. But as you can see here, we have this order block here. On this order block, it's around 1584 to 1666. So we'll see if it will touch this order block. But on this date, March 9, 2020, this order block was touched, and it gave a rise on the price by around, let's see, this, it's around 36%. So then I think this one was generated as well as an order block for the green, let's say, buy order block, wherein the price touched here, then it increased around this one. So for now, since this was the generated order block for the new one, but it was already broken, so we will revert it back to this order block since it was already touched once. So we'll see what will happen the next few days for the Globe, but I see this as a bearish pattern for the meantime in the next few weeks, few days. So yeah, we'll see. Then next would be the GMA 7, or the GMA Network. For this one, yeah, well, due to the issue previously on the Itbulaga on March 31, the price of the GMA 7 stock is going down, but we have a lot of supports that is handling or have bought at this area. So we have an order block here at around 7.51 to 8.05. So once our price touch this order block, our prices starting at Wednesday, June 7 until Friday, June 16, it went up. So it's still not that much, but it's a good start. But on the daily time frame, it's already overbought. So a possible consolidation in the next few days, but we'll see. Think it will touch another area on this one. If in case that it will touch 3 times on this one, 3 or more, think this order block will break and it will go down to around the next order block. So this is the next order block that I'm seeing, which is a bit far. It's around 4.9 to 5.05. So GMA 7 needs to step up their game to increase the investors for this one. Yeah, on the couple of days last year, they are already in a sideways motion. So, and on March to April, they are on the downtrend on that point. So if they're going to need to increase their investors, they need to provide a good news on the market. So we'll see what will happen. So that is for GMA 7. Then next on my bookmark is Green. This is Greenergy Holdings Incorporated. For this one, this is this is a new stock that I was checking out previously. I just saw the change on this is around 6.88, which is a pretty high value, knowing our price is around 1.38 pesos. So for here, we have our daily sell order block at around 1.44 to 1.55. So a possible downtrend once it touched this area, but we'll see in the next few days. Our price as of now, which is ended on June 16, Friday, so it's still below the upper threshold on the stock RSI as overbought. So possible increase on that note. Then we have a green order block here. For this one, I think this is a good support as well, since on the previous areas it has been supporting this price. So for this green order block, it's around 1.03 to 1.08. So in case it will go down after touching this one, so let's create a path. So after increasing up this and it will touch this one, then I think it will break this red order block. But unfortunately, there's another order block here at this point, so possible downtrend. So I think this Greenergy Holdings, it's a good stock. It has a good pattern as well and good order block capability. So we'll see on the next few days. This is a good stock to see in the future. So yeah, then that is for the green stock. So let's go next with I'm not sure if this on the ion. For this one, no, This is a this is a bookmark I checked, but not 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 much here. So I'll just remove this from the bookmark. So let's skip Ion and let's go with JFC, Jollibee Food Corporation. So for the Jollibee Food Corporation, we have a red order block at around 248.2 to 252.0. So possible downtrend when it reaches this order block. But luckily, we have a green order block at around 212 to 215. So if our price hits this one, there is a high chance that our price will rocket. So similar pattern with the green. So once we are going this way, then it touched the green first order block and touch our green order block here, it will break this one, and unfortunately we have another green red order block here. So possible this pattern will happen, but in the near future. So we'll see in the next few days. We'll see. But yeah, I think this is a good pattern for JFC. So for those who are buying dividend stocks for Jollibee Food Corporation, there's a good order block signal here. So you can buy some of this here at 212 to 215. So yeah, then if in case it broke this green order block, I think this is the next order block that we will have. Let's see what price it is. So for this one, so the price is around 192.0 to 198.2. It's still a good price area, price order block here. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see on what will happen for Jollibee Food Corporation. Then let's go next with Puregold, PGOLD. So for this one, just a simple order block pattern here. Our daily, I think this is a weekly order block. So on the weekly order block, we are still in the Darvas box pattern here. It has not yet broken this pattern or broken this Darvas box. So we are not yet on the signal of either a bullish or bearish. But upon checking in the daily time frame, so on the daily time frame, we already have a green order block here. And we have the first touch last Thursday, June 15. So on our first touch, it went the next day as a green candle. So a possible good indicator here, but our RSI is still not showing a good pattern. So I would say it will touch the green order block again, but it will now be touching on the area below the lower threshold for the stock RSI. So once it touch again this green order block, I think this will be a good sign that it will now start the increase of our price for the Puregold. So yeah, then we have this red order block. Actually, this red order block, I think this is already a broken, or there's a term for this one that as an old order block that has already been touched many times. So I think this will not be a valid order block in the next few days or few weeks, but we'll see. We still have many sell signals here on the upper portions, especially this one. Since for this one, let me create a horizontal ray. This one. So for this one, we have the 33.6. It was a support area here. I mean resistance area here. Same with the 33.15. So within this area, I think there's a lot of sellers here. So better watch out on that once our price reaches at that point. But for the next few days, it will reach around this area. I'm checking on it. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what will happen to the Puregold in the next few days. Especially next week, we'll see if the pattern here will go on a consolidation around, let's say a curve pattern, and it will touch again the green candle, and so high chance that it will pump by end of June. So we'll see what will happen. So that is for the Puregold. So lastly, for the Philippine stock, we have Semirara Mining and Power Corp. So for this one, on the daily time frame, we are inside a Darvas box. So currently it is in a sideways motion pattern. But let me go to the weekly time frame. Let me close the Darvas box as well. So currently, our pattern is inside a Fibonacci pattern. So our price is now at the point where it will touch the golden ratio pocket, the golden pocket here at the price of 27.35 to 27.5. So I think this is a somehow a good resistance before it pumps. But based on this, yeah, this golden pocket, this is the larger golden pocket that we have, and it was broken on October 24, 2022. They got it up again to at this point to January 9, but it went back down and broken this resistance at 29.2. So for this one, if we're going to remove this Fibonacci pattern, it will look like this, a going down pattern here. So we'll see if it will reach around 24.3. This next resistance that we have for the SEC. So yeah, but if I'm going to place an order block here, so for an green order block, sell signal would be by around this area. So this is a sell signal for 20.6 and 21.9. So yeah, this is a possible sell area for the SEC. So yeah, as you can see, the SEC has already been through a lot. It reached around, I checked this measure, so it's already increased by 426% in the previous years. Then it just went down recently. I think this is on August 2022. Yeah, so we'll see. I think the supporters for the SEC is still around here. Looking at this great pattern here, this is a great support for our investors, that our buyers are putting their money here on SEC. Yeah, we'll see what will happen in the next few months, few weeks, I mean. So yeah, that is for the Philippine Stock Exchange. So now let's go to the crypto analysis. So for this one, I'm just going to look at three coins. So first is the mother coin, which is the Bitcoin. So currently, we are in the time frame pattern. Let me make this a solid line, since this is the current pattern that we have. So on the Bitcoin, we have this kind of pattern wherein on the phase 1 to phase 2 of this one, this is divided into three years, in the range of 3 years, divided into a year. So phase 1, phase 2 is the year of 2011. So at this point, we have a sudden dip until this point, which is a bearish area starting at June until the end of November. So after the 2011, on the 2012, it is a somehow consolidation at this point, but once it ended the consolidation area at January 2013, it pumped to around this point. So this is a good pattern if some of the buyers have invested on this one during the 2011 until the 2013 end of the year. So it took them around 62,000% if they invested on that duration. But for now, another pattern occurred at the same method. So for this one, sorry for that. We have this one. This is the I think this is the start of December 11. So we have a bearish pattern in here, and it ended at around January 7, 2019. So at this point, it's a consolidation. I did put a red sell order block here to indicate that it's a consolidation because it didn't break through this one. So after this one, on the December 30, the end of this year 2019, it started to create a massive pump here until the end of 2021, and it pushes through until the 2022. Then we have another bearish pattern this 2022. So yeah, for the 2022, similar pattern. So we're going down at this point. Then we will be on a consolidation for the year of 2023. So if in case this will repeat the previous patterns that we have for the Bitcoin, so by the end of this year, we can see our prices to go up, but we need a catalyst to have this happen. Until there is no catalyst for this one, it will probably do a minor jump, but we'll see. But for now, we are in the second phase of this 3-year cycle. So it's in the consolidation phase. So we're still not yet on on this order block that we have. This is the order block similar with this one. So once this is touched, it will go down. Then it will probably go down by near the end of this year. So we'll see on what will happen, but we're seeing this as a possible good sign, since we are having this kind of pattern in the previous years. So yeah, based on this one, we have an order block here at around 15k to 16,792. So we'll still have some support here at this point, but in case we are going to break this one, most probably after this pattern, or if they will not let this go up the next few days due to some issues with the government, by next year it's possible going to have a big downtrend if the support will not be able to handle all the FUD for the Bitcoin. But yeah, we'll see. We're still pretty early on this year. We still have a lot of candles that will fill up this duration. So yeah, we'll see in the next few months what will happen. So at the same time, Solana and MATIC was in a hot seat on the previous days, since they were delisted on Robinhood. So based on this, let's go with the daily time frame. So we have a dump recently, but actually we have an order block here that is giving the Solana and MATIC a good support, especially here on the MATIC, Polygon MATIC. Actually, I think this order block here, the MATIC price just touched this one, and we are now going in a consolidation pattern on the MATIC. So many buyers are still forcing this to be stable. So we'll see on the next few days on what will happen on the Polygon, MATIC and Solana. But for now, I think our supporters for this one is still on a good condition. But on the time when this was delisted, there are a lot of weak hands that sell their shares at this point. So I think this was a good signal for other buyers that they bought at this order block, since they knew that it will drop around this area. So good thing for those buyers. And still on the sellers at this point, it's still a good choice, since you don't want to invest on a possible coin that was delisted on some of the platforms that we're using. So yeah, that is okay choice as well. So depends. It depends on who is the trader on the Solana or MATIC. But yeah, for me, I think we have a good support on this. Yeah, we'll see in the next few weeks. On the monthly time frame, I think we're still on the early side. We don't have enough data for this one. Yeah, but for the weekly, I think we are good. This is already oversold at this point, so we are having a 3 green candles in the succeeding days. So yeah, this is a good pattern for us. for the Solana and MATIC. So for those who sell at this point, then bought on this point, so that's a big brainer there. So yeah, good job on that one. So earn more bucks, and we'll see what will happen on the crypto market. So that's all I think for this YouTube video. Not much update for this one, just another video for this week to add on the list of videos that we have. So I think next would be a gaming video. Let's see what game we play for the next few days, and probably I will be joined by my friends from Olongapo. So we'll see what will our next video be. So for now, please click the like button and subscribe for more contents about crypto and gaming. Well, we'll see you around the next time. Peace and bye, guys.